Coach, initial thoughts on tonight?
I mean, that's one of the best 10th place teams you're going to find. You know, I mean, they're really good. I mean, I think it shows you how good our league is, and I don't think there's one team in our league that's kind of like done with their season mentally. You know, everybody, they're good and they play hard. The records just happen to be what they are. So they were, you know, that was a really, really good team, and we had to play really well to beat them.
And I asked Johnny and Elijah what they thought was the difference tonight compared to the first two games. What was your thought on the difference tonight from the regular season?
I thought we were. I think each time we play a team, we figure out kind of what little tweaks to do. But it's hard to get, it's hard to muster up the energy and do it. I thought our guys were able to do a lot tonight. You needed to do a lot to stop them. But I think we were just a little more engaged all around defensively, and we were patient and moved the ball and didn't try to force stuff and just kind of kept moving it until we got a better look than we have in the past.
Elijah, in the second half, I think he had 14 of his 18 points after intermission. What were you guys able to take?
Well, Elijah's. I mean, it's hard for a kid or anybody to continue to get better throughout the season, especially now. He's only a sophomore, but he continues to improve. You don't know when it's going to happen, but he continues to improve. And I thought his decision making was great. There's just a bunch of little things that he did tonight that he hadn't done. That it comes with time and experience. So I'm just so happy for him. He had a terrific game and was just on it. On both ends of the court.
The commitment to out of the glass, and a coach used to say defense does it until you get the rebound. You guys were able to rebound by out 11.
Yeah, no, I mean, something we obviously tried to emphasize, but it's a collective effort. It's a collective effort because they put pressure on. They got big bodies, and you're expending all the energy to stop them, to not let them get a good shot, and then it's a whole battle to come up with the board. And I thought we did a collective good job tonight.
Mentally and emotionally, to fight off challenge after challenge. I mean, it was a three-possession game, and they were like, it's like a runner with somebody right on your back, right on your heels. If you could expand what it says about this team for you guys to hold them off again and again and never really give up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've been in these situations a bunch and come up short. So we've played well in other games, and you just want, it's a couple possessions and you lose. So tonight, and I kept telling the guys that they're doing good. It's just a few possessions here and there, and they stick with it. They're a good group to coach, and they get it. So they knew they had to just stick with it and just fight through and get those extra possessions, and we were able to do it tonight.
Coach, the team won the 2 regular season games. How did you use that with the team to get them to make sure that what's going to happen again this time? Because they came out and they stayed that way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big bulletin board guy. We just try to figure out why we lost and try to get better at those things and try to, do what we need to do on both ends of the court. So it's not much of a whole, they beat you twice and blah, blah, blah. It's just, this is why, and this is what we got to do, if that makes sense.
Bucknell beat their team by 3-point shot, which was the buzzer went off. They're taking the ball out into the basket and setting up screenplay for Bucknell players to go for a 3-point shot. It looked like Bucknell had that opportunity tonight, but they didn't pull it off. Right at the end of the game, ball out, it didn't work. Your guys' defense came up high. What was that all about?
I didn't follow all of it. There was a lot there. They did score on a few out-of-bounds plays on us tonight. I thought everybody was just engaged and just being a little more aggressive at the end there. We did give up a few, though, on the out-of-bounds plays tonight, so we got to talk about that. But again, they talk about it. They figure things out themselves. They take responsibility, and they are able to adjust in the game, which is good for a young group to be able to do.
Those guys both get double figures. Bucknell usually has a chance to lose 4 guys in double figures. You're not going to stop Rice. You're not going to stop Jack Forrest. You have 4 guys in double figures, so you win. Bucknell had 3. Did hold Timmerman and String down. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Well, that's why. I mean, they're good. You know, they're outside, inside. They're formidable at every spot, and they got guys coming off the bench. They stretch you and they drill you down low. So it's so our guys had to do a lot tonight, and they were able to do it just enough each possession. Thank you.
Navy coming up next. You guys battled them, won there, lost. I know that you still have this game that you're trying to flush, but what is it about the midshipmen that makes them so?
I mean, they're just so mentally tough and physically tough. You know, they go through their stuff. They don't make mistakes. They crash the boards. They put pressure on you. They run that the zone to a man, little defense that kind of screws you up a little bit. So it's a whole different set of problems, but you know, just as formidable problems.
Early on in the season, what a joy it is to coach this team and these guys. How awesome is it for you to get 40 more minutes at least with this team?
No, absolutely. Well, I mean, we're able to do it because I mean we struggle. You know, it's like you lose games. I mean, they're getting better, they're playing well, but you come up short, and it's hard to get a group to do what they did tonight at this stage of the game. You know, and I think that what they did tonight, how they played well. You know, we didn't get lucky. We didn't to throw up some crazy shots, and you know, we played well. So I think it says a lot about the group. All right, we're good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.